Good morning. It's Lisa with Lisa Heal Yourself, and today I am coming to you from my new home. If you have not yet seen my video on how I manifested my new dream home, please go watch that. I'm gonna put that in the link below. It is the video that takes you through how I literally and actually manifested this from nothing. Today I want to talk about, now that I have manifested my dream home, what I've learned. As you know, many of you know, I was so sick, so severely ill, I didn't even think that I would be able to stay alive or make it one more second. I did not think that this dream house was in the cards for me. But as I healed, I decided I was going to manifest. I was going to use my power of my mind to manifest something. Now, I needed to do that for several reasons. One, as I was healing, but I was still really sick. And this was probably about 4 years ago when I had enough strength. I felt like I was healing, but I also was having really, really horrible bad days. I was kind of going back and forth between I might be able to be okay and I'm definitely going to die. Okay, I was kind of going back, and a lot of you can probably relate to that kind of inner space. And I thought to myself at that point, I need to do something. So I need to manifest something, and if I can't manifest my health for whatever reason, because everything I'm doing is failing and not working, I'm going to manifest something else, big, huge, so that I can A, prove to myself that I can manifest whatever I want, and B, that it's going to take my focus off my body, off my symptoms, off my health, and put my energy somewhere else. And I also, the third thing I wanted to do was make it so that it would be part of my future, something that I would really want in my future, something that would give me hope in the future, something that would make it seem like if I ever got to this point, reach this point in the future, I'm definitely gonna be healed. I'm gonna have this amazing thing, something to look forward to. So I wanted it to hit all those three things. Okay, so again, if you haven't seen my video on how I manifested my dream house, because I was starting from scratch. I had nothing, I had no prospects, I was sick, I could barely stay alive many days. At this point, I was unable to work, unable to pay for it, unable to even think I could do anything. So how did I go from that to basically having nothing to literally manifesting this dream home? Watch the video. And then, now what have I learned from manifesting this? What insights and what revelation do I have now that I have manifested something? Because I did manifest the dream house, but I'll tell you, it's still not the dream life. And it's a pretty important perspective that I think I need to go through, because a lot of people post these videos like how I manifested my dream home, or how I manifested, this great job, or how I manifested moving, or how I manifested something, which is great. But is it what you're really after? So I want to go through this. I really want to talk about this in this video, but first, let's go check out the house. Today, I'm going to be giving you a tour of my new home, my new dream home. I'm going to show you the backyard. Heading down towards the lake. As we come out the back of my home, we have a trail, a boardwalk, heading straight down to the harbor, the main harbor here in town, and the beach right below. It's just an amazing view, amazing peaceful spot, and I'm so blessed to be here. From the beach, you can see the house up on the hill, and we're going to head up there and take a closer look. This bench is here in honor of my mom. So there's the house from the distance. Let's go take a closer look. home, I just want to give you a view of my entry point. So this is our main foyer coming into the main house. We have the living room. There we go. Some Juliet balconies up there, which are part of the kids' room. The stone fireplace goes all the way up. The balcony on top with the most gorgeous ceilings. Little bar there. Going to be showing you the kitchen. So first of all, we have a dining room here. This is my grandma's old hutch, which I chalk painted up and I love. We have an herb fridge here. Be growing my herbs in and my sprouts. AquaTrue water filter, which I'll be doing a video on that at some point. Little coffee bar station. I don't drink coffee, but my husband. I have my Berkey water filter. The whole house has a home water filter. Here's my pantry. We do have all the different little things, my appliances, juicer. Okay, so that's the pantry in there, which is super cute. Nice big fridge, stove and the range hood there. Take a look over here. Again, there we go. The farmhouse sink and a beautiful window for my herbs and pots. The office where my husband and I will be working, making videos. So this is the area that I'll be working at here. My husband works on this side here. So that's what we have there. Going out to a porch here outside, to a porch with a porch swing. On the other side of the office has some couches and a fabulous view. Part of the house is a big deck, so we're going to go outside and take a look. So we have a panoramic view of the lake here, some trees, a nice big deck. Okay, on the main floor of the house we have a hallway with a wonderful seating nook. Love this little spot here. It's got plenty of storage, a great big bench for reading, sitting on. Heading out another door, which means the top half can open and the bottom half stays still, which is one of my favorite features. I love that part of the house. This is the mudroom hall right out the back door to the deck. Area there, some hooks, front hall closet, and on this side everyone's got their cubbies. And going down the hall toward the washer and dryer, some laundry baskets, all the storage that I need, and the washer and dryer in the laundry area. Right out the back door onto the back deck. Also on the main floor, we have the master bedroom. There, outside a view to the patio, fireplace, and coming on into the master bath. We have a tub. A walk-in shower. Beautiful double walk-in shower. Here's the vanity area. Right there. Heading up the stairs now to the loft and the kids' rooms. Okay, coming to the top, we have a balcony off the front of the house, a workstation for the kids, a built-in nook for the kids with a pull-out trundle bed, with a TV. On this side we have the couch and the coffee table and an amazing view out to the water. See down to the living room. Okay, each child has a Juliet balcony, and I'm just going to show you in both their rooms. This is my son's room. So he's got a balcony off his room as well with an amazing view. And they've each got a bathroom. And their bathrooms, I love the teal color. They each have their showers with a wall of jets. Have their vanity with their mirror and their bathroom. Daughter's room, she's got a Juliet balcony as well. So my daughter's room. Again, she has a balcony off her room with an amazing view out the water. And again, she has a bathroom as well, with shower, the Juliet balcony door, so you can come out their room, stand out against the railing, and look to the other one, look downstairs. And there you have it. So we wanted to build the house where my dad could live with us as well. And so he has the whole downstairs. He has his own laundry area down here, and a door that closes behind for when he wants his privacy. Master bedroom. Looks out into a nice patio, and of course you can see the lake out there as well from down here. With an ensuite bathroom and a master closet. And a living room downstairs that looks out onto the patio. And a kitchen. A great spot for sitting. And a wonderful kitchen here. Farmhouse sink. He's got an office in here, a pull-out sofa bed, as well as a desk, a guest bedroom, a guest bathroom with a shower, guest bath, and a beach room where we all hang up our beach bathing suits and towels. Or we can head out down outside to the lake. Nice outdoor shower we have there. Patio below. There's barbecue and a back service entrance into the house. Concrete flooring, an extra fridge, laundry sink, where they need a back service hallway here. Here are the stairs up to the guest suite. The guest suite can be rented out by the week above the garage to help pay for the house. There's a desk right here when you walk in with a great view outside. There's also an entrance over here upon walking in. A little sitting area, a full kitchen, and a nice balcony out here. So again, family and friends can stay here. or can be rented out on Airbnb. So we have a full kitchen with all the appliances. Bathroom and a bedroom. As we go outside to the balcony here, it's a great spot for people to hang out. The main house is over there, and you have your very own private view up here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the tour. That's it. That's my dream home. So like I said, 4 years ago, I decided to start working on this. And the reason why was because I needed to find something strong enough and big enough of a project to distract myself from my physical sensations and from my inner world and what I was going through, that would also capture how to create my future self. It was also trying to attempt to create my future, to call it into being. Okay, so that's really key when you're looking at this, because what I didn't realize was that even though I did manage to manifest my dream home from beginning to end, and again, if you haven't seen the video on how I actually did this, because I had nothing. I was sick. I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. There was no way for me to make money. Literally surviving and going day to day was everything I had done up to that point. I was getting a little whiffs of that things might be okay, and I wanted to run with that. So as I started to plan, I started to do things like daydream, look at magazines, look at houses on the internet, go on Pinterest. I mean, this was just mild ways of distracting myself. I still had no idea how to do it. So I called it into being one step at a time. And that's how you manifest anything. You believe, you see it, you believe it, you say this is what's gonna happen, and then you just continue to take every step and action that you need to do in order to get there. But at first comes a thought in your mind. So again, this house was nothing. I sketched it, I found things that I liked and things that I didn't like. I sketched it all up, and eventually we turned it into plans and eventually turned it into a house, right? Not having any money, not having any resources, not having any idea of how to get this done, virtually starting from nothing. So it can be done. You can manifest anything you want into being. What I didn't know, and this is the part I want to talk to you about, this is the challenging thing about manifestation, and it's the challenging thing about creating your future. So when you're using the law of manifestation, the law of attraction, the laws of things to bring things into being and to create your future, and you call it into being, you basically are attracting that to you, right? You see people with vision boards, like this is how that works. What's missing though is you think it's going to give you a feeling when you get here. Like when I had this dream house, I thought it was gonna give me a feeling. And the feeling would be, at the end of it, whole, complete, happy, not sick anymore, healthy, happy, complete. I thought I was gonna have abundance and joy in my life, connection with other people. I thought I would be inviting a lot of people over to this house. It would be a social house, a lot of parties and get-togethers, and it would bring me a sense of connection and community again, because I've been so isolated for so long. So I wanted this house to be so many things that I never put a voice to. I wanted it to be my connection back to the world. I wanted it to be filled with love and joy and peace and health and happiness. That's the feeling that I wanted at the end of this. And it's not necessarily the feeling that I got. So even though I manifested my dream home, I didn't manifest the feeling. And I want to give you some insights as to why. Like, why wouldn't this beautiful home that I just manifest not make me happy? Like, why wouldn't it give me the connection? Why wouldn't it give me the health and happiness and everything that I was looking for? So I want to be clear about a couple of things. It is important to future create. It is important to manifest things. It is important to distract yourself. It's important to replace the negative with something positive that's going to be something that you want in your future, and go in that direction. Those are all things that I had to go through to get to this point of insight. Okay, because that's important. We need to do that, or we'll just stay stuck where we are. And we don't want to stay stuck. We need to move forward. We need to create the future that we want. So it's really important that I did this. But now that I'm here, I can see like there are still issues in the world that are affecting me and my ability to reach that level of happiness and joy. And that didn't go away because the dream house is now manifested and because I'm now living in it. Why? Why is that the case? And how do you prevent that from happening? So yes, I'm happy. Yes, I love looking at my house. I feel joy when I look at it. I'm excited that it happened. But the first thing that happens once something is manifest is poof, it goes away. So I had this big project that I was immersed in, focused on, feeling fulfilled by, feeling like I was climbing, reaching goals, getting further and further. It's like if you're training for something and you're going for something, or you're building up to the Olympics, to reach the gold medal, and then it's over. It's over. The meetings with the contractors go away, all the little details and the pics and the things that you're doing and sourcing and researching and making sure that it happens in order to get what you want in the home. It's gone because you're in the home. So the distraction goes away. The big distraction, it was a huge undertaking, a huge project. And the distraction goes poof, gone. And you're left with yourself. And you're looking around going, am I okay? Am I okay in here? Because I don't have that big distraction anymore to distract me. So it's just me now and my house, like myself, in my home. So I have to learn to be okay with me. So it's always an inside job, okay? I don't know why I thought 4 years ago I needed to do it. I needed to start it because I needed to go on this journey because I couldn't stay stuck. But what you realize is it's always an inside job because it doesn't matter whether I have the house or don't have the house. I'm at the end of when the distraction is gone, I'm left with me. And all it was is a big distraction. Manifesting something or creating a future goal is great and necessary because you don't want to stay stuck, but it is a distraction on looking inward, dealing with your stuff, dealing with your own traumas, dealing with the residual emotional shame and garbage and guilt and pain and grief and sadness and the feelings that still reside in your body and the trauma that's still there. And when the distraction goes away, it comes up, okay? And it's there again. Hi, nice to meet you, You can either go get another distraction and manifest something else, which my mind started to do. Because as soon as the house was in there, as soon as I stopped having the meetings, as soon as I unpacked, as soon as I got settled in the house, my next step was I looked around in the backyard. No word of a lie. This is not a word of a lie. And I thought, now I need to manifest how the heck I'm gonna get a pool and a hot tub and landscape this backyard to be a spa oasis. Like, how am I gonna do this with no money left, no resources, no income still, no job still, like all of this stuff, and how now am I going to create this huge backyard oasis? And I start pulling things off Pinterest again and looking at like these outdoor kind of spas with saltwater hot tubs and saunas and saltwater pools and shrubbery and flagstone and all these different things, right? I'm starting to dream it again and I'm starting to call it. I'm starting to use the power of attraction and the law of attraction and manifestation to start to go down this path. And I realize, oh, this is another distraction because I'm not okay just standing still with nothing else to distract me and being like, am I okay in here? What is still going on in here that's not giving me that sense of peace, happiness, love, and joy? It didn't give me the connection that I wanted because we're still in the midst of coronavirus. I can't invite anyone over. I still don't really have any friends. I've been so focused on this project, I haven't gone out and made friends. I have no new friends. I don't trust opening up to people. I don't like to tell my story. There's so many reasons why this house didn't just instantly create this kind of amazing place for entertaining and connecting and belonging in the world again, which was what I thought it would do. But I'm like, oh, I didn't do that work, right? I did the work of manifesting the house. I didn't do the work of manifesting relationships and connection. So I thought the house was going to give me something, like a feeling of contentment and connection, but I never worked on the connection. I was too busy manifesting the details of the house, right? It could never give me that. It could never give me a sense of connection with others in the end of it, because I still have to realize that, like, hey, I don't have the friends. Like, I still have to go out and meet people and do the work and open up and start relationships and invite people. And there's coronavirus and there's all these, excuses and the pandemic standing in my way. And so, right, and I was busy and I had to unpack and all of these excuses, right? And the sole fact of the matter is I wanted it to give me a sense of belonging in the community and connection and a place where I could entertain and be connected with people again. How could it give me that? But I didn't know when I started. I just wanted the thing. I thought the thing was going to give me what I wanted. I thought it was going to give me this amazing relationship again with my husband and connection and joy and love. And sure, I have been building a great relationship with my husband again, but after my illness, I focused on building the house. I didn't focus on reconnecting with my husband, right? Building the flame back up with my husband. So now that the house is called into, it's a good, solid relationship, but there were many problems when I was sick, right? It's hard for him to be a caretaker. It's hard for me to feel the way I feel. It breaks apart marriages. And now we have a lot of stuff going on. I won't say the V word, but our views are different on things that are going on in this world. And it's scaring me for his health, for our children. I'm afraid our family's going to be torn apart by this issue going on right now in the world. And so it didn't just make our relationship amazing. Now we have no problems because we have this great, amazing house, and the health is coming along and everything's great, and things are moving in the direction that I want them to go, but it doesn't just magically fix the relationship. There's still fundamental issues that we have to repair, fundamental differences of opinion that could split us apart. There's still work that needs to be done to look at the hurt on both sides that happened during a long, drawn-out illness that was nobody's fault. We were both victims too. But it's hard to survive those types of things, and those are the inner work I didn't do. I worked on calling the house into manifestation. I didn't manifest the amazing relationship. I didn't do the work on that, right? So I hope that you see that just because I got this amazing and I manifested my dream house, and I really did manifest my dream house from thin air, from nothing, okay? I've created a rental suite above the garage in order to help pay for the mortgage. So it brings in a lot of money because we're on the beach and it's rented out weekly. It was full, right? I manifested that I was going to do this and that it was going to be full and that people were going to want to rent it. And it was full all summer. So I manifested this. I manifested everything that you see from scratch. But I didn't manifest the feelings that I want along the way because I use this as a distraction to avoid the inner work. And I've done a lot of inner work. I mean, my whole thing is about inner work. But I got so caught up in creating my future and using visualization to attract what I want in my life and to keep going and call my future into reality, that I didn't realize at the time that it was just one big distraction from continuing to look at the trauma that's in there, the parts that haven't been healed, the stuff that's going to keep coming up and prevent me from feeling complete love, joy, happiness, health, all those amazing things that make us whole and complete, that we truly want in our life. And I didn't need this house to get them. That's the part. I did need to move forward. I didn't want to stay stuck. But I didn't need to focus on this for 4 years, because what I really needed to be doing during those 4 years was building the life that I wanted and the feelings that I wanted to come at the end of this, to go with it, to match it. So although I've always been doing inner work and looking at my resistances and looking at my triggers and working through my triggers, there's still stuff in there. I was sick for a long time. I had been through a lot. So that stuff is still in there, and it doesn't magically just go away. Symptoms as well. Physical symptoms don't just magically go away when you create your future. The patterns are still there. Patterns are still playing out. Subconscious behaviors are still down there. Trauma is still in there. The way you react and respond to things is still your patterning, is still how you react and respond to things. So unless you're changing everything, and I didn't need to get the house, right? I could have sat. I can see, oh my God, this is a distraction. This whole thing was a distraction. Yes, it was future manifestation. Yes, I needed to get unstuck and call my future into reality. And I did need to do this, but it was a distraction. I actually didn't need to do it. What I really needed to do was continue to look inside, continue to go deep down, continue to meet every feeling that arises, every trigger that arises, every sadness, every feeling that arises head on, without trying to fix it, solve it, run away from it, suppress it, reject it, distract from it, and just be with it. And just be with it, right? So healing work is always internal work. Manifestation is outer work. If you haven't seen my video on the law of vibration, watch that again, because it's the feeling that we're trying to get. I mistakenly thought that this house would give me the feeling in each other area of my life that I was still trying to build up and recover and repair. My relationship with my husband, my last lingering symptoms, my connection back into society and friendships and community again. I mistakenly thought that building this house was going to give me the feeling that I was longing for, the feeling of love, the feeling of acceptance, the feeling of happiness, the feeling of joy. And I could close my eyes and go into my inner world. I could meet my resistances head on and feel that feeling right now. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything at all in order to feel that feeling, except for feeling the block, the energy block that's in the way, feeling that to its fullest degree and waiting long enough, giving that a voice, giving that inner child enough love and comfort that eventually the feeling is manifested. And it's always the feeling that we're looking for. And use my wisdom to do what I did by taking charge, getting unstuck, making new patterns, creating a new future for yourself, doing something different, sending your life in a different direction. But don't get fooled into allowing the distraction to prevent you from actually feeling what's right in front of you and what's coming up right in front of you that needs to be felt and dealt with in the moment. And that's how we heal. That's always how we heal, so that we can move on and experience the feelings that we want of belonging, acceptance, love, peace, health, happiness, joy. So I hope that this video has been helpful. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my home. I hope that you've learned something, and I wish you the right amount of distraction and future planning and future thinking and future manifestation, so that you don't stay where you are, but not enough that you forget to look inward and let go and do the inner work and meet and feel what needs to be met and felt in this moment right now, because that's always where the real healing work is, and that's always what's going to lead to the feeling that you're looking for in the end. So I hope it's been helpful, and I will see you in the next video.